Good morning, students. Welcome you all in class of English. Myself Kamal Nath, and I once again welcome you all to join the class. It's third video this week, and we are learning chapter 7, Night Witches. In the last two videos, I have explained you the beginning part of the story of Night Witches by Megan Gower. In this last and concluding part, I am going to complete the chapter, and I hope that last part that was explained to you in the two videos you must have understood, and you must be reading the chapter again and again so that everything, whole concept of the chapter should come in your mind. So let's proceed and see what is in the third part of this video. You know very well that the female fighters of Soviet Union were carrying the bombs in their small plane that was here already, just you know, here that was made of here canvas and plywood. So here they faced a lot of problems, and as they gave the just action to their missions at night, generally they were called night witches. They were called night witches by the German soldiers, and they were afraid, as I have explained you in the last part. And you remember very well that those German soldiers who used to kill any of these female fighters, they were given the prize by German government. So let us proceed here for the next part of the story. What is in that? Their missions were dangerous, obviously, as they generally flew at night, and their plane was flimsy, weak, structure was weak. Actually that plane was used generally for dusting crop dusting. Here they were using to carry bombs, and at a time, in one night only, they had to carry several times, as the capacity of carrying the bombs of that plane was only here 2 bombs, and that's why they had to give the mission several times. So their missions were dangerous. They were also, as a secondary challenge, unpleasant. Each night, in general, 40 planes, each crewed, means every plane there were 2 people, each crewed by 2 women. One was a pilot and a navigator, other was navigator. Each plane was crewed by 2 women. Would fly 8 or more missions. They flew here 2 times, it is more here written, it will be a single. They flew here 8 or more than 8 missions every night. Popova herself once flew 18 in a single night. Popova, a great fighter, female fighter. She flew in one night only 18 times. The multiple nightly sorties were necessary. These multiple attacks, night attacks, were necessary because the modified crop dusters were capable of carrying only 2 bombs at a time, as I had told you. So it had to fly many times again and again to carry bombs to the target place. The women's uniforms were hand-me-downs. Women used to use the uniform that was left by male pilots. The uniforms which the male pilots left only, and that was unused for them, that was given to the women pilots. and their planes had open cockpits also, leaving the women's faces to freeze in the chilly night air. Cockpits were open, so when they flew, the chilly air, icy cold air just came to their face only, and that could really freeze to their face. When the wind was strong, it would toss the plane as well. It would shake the plane up and down, this way or that way. When the wind was strong, it would toss the plane. Popova noted. Popova used to tell about that. In winter, when you would look out to see your target better, you got frostbite. Our feet froze in our boots, but we carried on flying. She used to describe all this, Popova. Once after a successful flight, which is to say a fight she survived, Popova counted 42 bullet holes studding her little plane. Once, it was really quite dangerous. 42 bullets had studded in her plane. There were also holes in her map and in her helmet. She told, "Katya, my dear," the pilot told her navigator, "we will live along." When she counted the number of bullets that had stuck in the plane, she counted and she was surprised how they survived. They were alive and their plane was alive. They are safe. Despite all this bravery, however, the female fighter pilots initially struggled to earn the respect of their brothers in arms. Still, after this so much labor, so much dedication, the female fighters were not able to earn as much respect and honor as their brothers, as the male armies. The Night Bomber Regiment was one of 3 female fighter pilot units created by Stalin at the urging of Marina Raskova, who was an aviation celebrity, who was essentially the Soviet Amelia Earhart. That was the title given. Raskova trained her recruits as pilots and navigators, and also as members of maintenance and ground crews. She also prepared them for an environment and preferred to treat women as bombshells rather than bombers. The male here, armies used to tell them such insulting words that these girls, these fighters, these female fighters were sent here, and they called them as a bombshells rather than here bombers. One general male initially complained about being sent a bunch of girlies. They told about these brave female fighter as they were a bunch of girlies instead of soldiers. But the women and their flimsy little crop dusters and their ill-fitting uniforms, those uniforms were ill-fitting because that was discarded by the male armies, and those were used only by female fighters, so that was not fitting well. And their 23,000 tons of ammunition soon proved him wrong, and they did all that while decorating their planes with flowers and using their navigation pencil as lip color. So this is what the story that tells about the great female fighters, courageous, brave, incredible spirit of their dedication in their duty of the women, despite several problems, dangerous risks. And that's why here the title that was given to them, Night Witches, was no doubt very genuine. This was the third video, last video of the story, and next week I will come with some other videos in which we will discuss the question answer of the exercise and some more here information about the chapter. So thank you, student. Thank you very much being with me. Thank you.